So anyway, we've reached the end of Spider 2. So we are halfway through the spider's nest. There's another Jorogumo. We're going to try and kill as quickly as possible here. Yep. Another Jorogumo. Ah, Louise. That's a unique. I'm sorry. She's wielding a +7 anti-magic Morning Star, a +0 plate armor, and +0 tower shield. A mighty sorceress clad. Well, she's not going to do much with her. She's holding an anti-magic weapon, so she can't cast any of those spells, right? Am I crazy? Once an adventurer looking for the fabled orb of Zot, she was cast into the abyss and got hopelessly lost there. Toyed with by some greater powers, she was stuck on the hostile plane for nearly a decade. When she finally emerged from the abyss, she had become powerful indeed, but had also gone fully insane. She now wanders the halls of the dungeon, seeking other adventurers to share her fate. So she has banishment. Which is a 15% chance to affect us. It's also one of 4 spells, so she's got a low chance to cast it, and it's got a low chance to affect us. But she's also got Stone Arrow and Lightning Bolt, both of which can hit us pretty fucking hard. She does not have a lot of HP, though, and she's got almost no evasion, which means I can probably just blast her from a distance. But unfortunately, if she closes with me and hits me, I'm dead, because she's got an anti-magic Morning Star. And so if she successfully hits me with that thing, I can't cast spells, and I'm in melee range with her, and that means I basically just die at that point. So we're going to ignore you for the time being. She can also blink. That's fun to remember. She blinked twice and is now completely out of view. We're just going to kill a couple of these spiders. She'll make her way back around to us at some point. There she is. I must have hit her with one of those. She's at low health, but now I've spent through all my mana, so we're just going to go back up. Oh, I brought up a Colicivora as well. I thought I had only brought up the redbacks. Okay, we're going to go down a different set of stairs. It's a Tarantella. Is that just the, like, British spelling of tarantula, or is that, like, actually its own separate thing? This is fine. I will entirely do this all day. They can just keep coming at me 1 or 2 at a time, and I will just keep nuking them down 1 or 2 at a time. Full train on gun. Ooh, Spark Wasp might be a little annoying. Killed the jumping spider. Let's actually go up. I don't necessarily want to screw around with a Spark Wasp in melee range when I had no mana. Alright, well now things are screaming. Now multiple things are in range and are making noise, so we'll kill that. We'll go up. We'll take the wolf spiders with us. We'll kill them on the next level, and we will go to the 3rd and final staircase going down. It's spelled Tarantella, yeah. Ooh, this is an interesting part of this level. Like water cage zone. This would actually be completely impassable uh were I not a gargoyle who can fly. Rad Roach? Like from fucking Fallout? But yeah, you can see here it's Tarantella. Tarantella. It's an Italian style of dance on a quick Google search. All right, well, I guess it's just something the game made up then. Rad Roach. What is happening here? I'm hitting P. It's not an unknown command. My game freezing? What the hell's happening? This is actually a great chamber. Nothing that's like stuck on the ground can reach me if I try and back into this chamber. This is a great chamber to have at my back. There's a pharaoh ant. Oh, Moth of Wrath. That is absolutely something I want to kill swiftly. I want to back up. I think I've attracted too much attention. Oh, I fucked up. I took one extra step. Okay, this is actually a perfect place for me to engage Louisa, although she can cast spells. But she can't chase me into the water here. Why does it just stop working sometimes? Okay, we're gonna back all the way up here. Oh, one more. Regenerate my mana. And now we will try and engage. Well, except this is a little bit of a weird place for me to be, huh? Just don't banish me, please. There we go. Looks like she tried to banish me. She points at me and mumbled some strange words. I resist with almost no effort. That means it was a low percentage chance spell that she attempted to cast me, and I believe the only one that she had that would affect me like that was banishment. So it looks like she tried to banish me. Oops. Yeah, a +7 anti-magic Morning Star, though. That would be very, very strong were I playing a character doing any melee stuff whatsoever. I mean, we are, in a sense, lucky it didn't work, yes. But also, like, it's more like if it had worked, we would have been extremely unlucky. I will grab a ring of positive energy. I'm actually... Whoops. Wrong button. Uh-oh. What was... Nice. Let's see. I'm holding 2 rings of willpower, and I don't need to be. And that's the thing I could have done also, by the way, is I could have equipped the ring of willpower. Jorgrun. Okay, I gotta be real careful of this motherfucker. This guy. This is what I was. You only have a small. You only have a certain chance of. I don't think you're guaranteed to run into Jorgrun in any given run. Oh, man. Do you see the spell that I see? It is Lee's Rapid Deconstruction. As I said during our last stream, when I got Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, I got it online and started working with it. I mentioned that you can cast Lee's Rapid Deconstruction on creatures that are made of hard/stony material. If they're made out of rock, or if they're made out of crystal or glass, you can cast Lee's Rapid Deconstruction on them just the way you can cast it on a hard rock wall. It deals a buttload of damage to them, and they're caught in the shrapnel, so it deals double to them. Well, I am such a creature. I am a gargoyle. Most enemies don't have Lee's Rapid Deconstruction. One enemy that's guaranteed to have it is Jorgrun. Jorgrun is always guaranteed to have Lee's Rapid Deconstruction available to cast. He also has Iron Shot, which can deal like 70 damage to my ass in one fell shot. But he can also hit me with Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, which could pretty much cripple me. He can combo it with Grasping Roots and Petrify. Now, I'm immune to Petrify, which is cool. But I'm not immune to Grasping Roots. At least I don't think I am. Retreat if the color moves out of view. I don't know. They might actually not be able to grab bait because I'm flying. I'm not actually sure about that. He's also got Dig, which means that he can, like, I can't, like, hide behind walls. He can just, like, come at me. Now, here's my first... Well, my first, like, instinct when I see Jorgrun is for me to, like... Whoops. Hold on. Is to read, like, a Scroll of Silence. I don't have a Scroll of Silence. I can do things like pop a potion of haste and, like, cast, like, as many orbs of destruction on him as possible in as short a period of time as possible and, like, nuke him down. But I think the real goal here is just going to be evade the motherfucker for at least a while. Oop, a torpor snail. Absolutely avoid it while a torpor snail is nearby. Oop. Orb spider. Torpor snail. Maxwell's capacitive coupling. I don't know what that spell is. Alright, where are you, Jorgrun? Okay. I'm going to cast Haste. I'm going to drink a potion of haste. Whoops. Okay. Whew. All right. He was very nice, and he just tried to run straight at me. He was very nice to me and just tried to run straight at me. But that is one of the uniques that I was really actively, like, trying to pay attention to, or trying to watch for during this run. Anytime that you're playing a gargoyle, that's like the one thing that can 100% end your run, is running into Jorgrun. Now there are some other, I think there are some other kinds of creatures and characters in the game that can spawn with LRD, and you got to be careful about all of them too. But really, the thing that you're mostly worried about is him. What the F is a sun moth? All right, well, it's dead. Whatever it was. Entropy Weaver goes down quickly. Well, not before he successfully corrodes me. Spark Wasp did not see me. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Nice. Gotten very... My conjurations is really 23. My conjurations does not need to be at 23. We're going to keep summonings going up another couple of levels. We're turning on shields. Like, we're specializing in shields for a moment. Yeah, I'm not doing any fighting, so that won't level up on its own. Man. Still so many enemies on this level. Another freaking sun moth. What the hell? Get out of here. Rad Roach actually legitimately scares me. King Spider. Uh-oh. There we go. Nice. Entropy Weaver. Nice. Another Pharaoh Ant. Waiting hit 10. Entropy Weaver. Identify, Scrolls of Amnesia, Scrolls of Teleportation. The Ring of Strength, which we're just going to immediately drop back on the ground. Book of the Spheres. It gave me Fireball. Don't really have any use for Fireball. Well, that's legitimately not true. Actually, some of these encounters would have been made much easier with Fireball, but don't hit the wall. Nice. Oh, that's not my Orb of Destruction. Polar orbs? Yeah, they will. Stop hitting the wall. There we go. Alright, need to back off. The pressure plate there. Scrolls of Poison. More gold. Now this is only Spiders 3. This is not the last. So like this looks like it's a fancy space, but it is not the final vault. Summonings hit 7. What is Servitors at 5? It's still yellow? Is that just because of my base spellcasting ability? Should I like pump that up a little more? I'm just gonna turn off summonings for a hot minute. we're gonna keep spell casting going. We're gonna get up to like level 15 or 16, I think. Ooh! The Amulet of the Doge. It's an amulet of faith. Slow fly, strength -4, strength +6. Useless. So first of all, I don't need an amulet of faith. I'm already maxed out on faith. Secondly, it has a chance to slow me if I get hit, and then other than that, it bestows fly and dex +6 at a cost of strength -4. Basically, all stuff I don't need. I don't need faith. I don't need flight. Definitely don't need dex. And it costs me strength, which I might actually want, and it can occasionally slow me if I get hit while wearing it. Utterly useless Randart. I think it's a Randart. I mean, it had a name that made it sound look like a non-Randart. But still, useless. Alright. So let's... Are there only 2 downstairs? Oh no, there's a third one. I didn't see the third one on my map. Alright. Spiders 4 incoming. Okay, we're starting things off. A bit of a bang. Why are you... Committed several spellcasts to like the smallest spider in the area. That was not helpful to me. All right, well, we killed a bunch. We no doubt will have pulled some more, so other creatures will be running to that area. So let's jump down a different set of stairs. Well, we're not actually that far. We popped down over here first, now we're over here. Not a great distance between them. Oh, there's a broodmother here. Definitely want her to die rapidly. I am caught in a web. I need to spend a turn freeing myself. We're going to go up a level here. We're going to take these guys right with me. Cool. Now we're going to go down the third set of stairs. Down. Oof. All 3 of them. Again, in very similar areas. I am caught in a web again. I need to break free of that. Killed 1 spider. Killed another one. I hit in level 19. Your scroll of identify. Okay, there's a Tarantella. Get that thing killed real quick. Ghost moth. It needs to die. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, there it is. Got that thing. Got it, got it, got it. Got it. Awesome. All right, we're in a pretty good spot here. That's an orb spider. I don't... Okay, killed it dead. The good news for me is that this level spawned a very screwy geometry, right? With all of this, like... all of these, like, twisting individual corridors and stuff. That's really beneficial to me when my opponents have stuff like... has those, like, orbs. as orbs of destruction, because their orbs are, you know, very likely going to slam into the walls and not do anything useful. And I've got a number of other spells other than, you know, like Orb. Like I use Orb, but I've got plenty of other ones, like Iron Shot, which does not care about the level geometry as long as I can see the enemies. As long as they're in my visual range, as long as I have a direct line of action to them. So it can be twisty turny, can have all these weird walls in it and stuff like that, and it's not going to affect my ability to hit them. As much as it's going to affect their ability to hit me. I actually do want to address a point you made earlier, Dragon, because I'm thinking about it now. You said they can't spawn infinitely. That's technically not true. Enemies do spawn just apropos of nothing. They do just spawn into the game world occasionally. Um, After you've been sort of on the floor for a while. They do, but it's usually like very small numbers. They will technically spawn. It's just not a lot. Okay, there's a lot of things here. I'm gonna have to retreat up this staircase in a second here. In fact, I should do so right now. That's not a staircase I can go to. Okay, Broodmother's dead. The most annoying thing about some enemy summoners, like those Broodmothers, is that... Oh, you missed. Nice. Yeah, one of the most annoying things about enemy summoners is that you can actually, you know, if you have to contribute a lot of resources to killing stuff, you know, like I do, um, it can actually be quite dangerous. You can spend a lot of resources and gain effectively no ground because you're just killing, like, their disposable summons. Oh, door. There's a door there. That's vaguely terrifying. Come on. Ghost Moth. Two Ghost Moths. Well, that's unfortunate. Actually, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I am... Is the Red Roach faster than me? Doesn't seem to be. I don't want it to get close to me. This is actually kind of really bad. I get a scroll of blinking. We're going to go way back here. I think, yeah, not high enough mana yet. Nice, okay. That was the real danger. I don't need that thing getting off of a cast of Irradiate and malmutating me. That is a thing I absolutely do not need. Oh, shit. Behemoth offers you knowledge of Leodib's Crystal Spear, Shatter, and Ignition. These spells will remain available as long as you worship Behemoth. Well, Leodib's Crystal Spear is an absolute must. Shatter would actually be quite nice to try and get online as well. Leodib's Crystal Spear, though, is a must. So I need to get... What is that? I need to get 5 more spell levels. What are spells I currently have? I can get rid of Lightning Bolt. I can definitely get rid of Lightning Bolt for that. Let's read a Scroll of Amnesia. Let's get rid of Lightning Bolt. And let's memorize Crystal Spear. Is now on D. Okay. Can that be cast at full range? No, it cannot. Wow, it's actually cast a very short range, in fact. That's the full range. Oh, hits like a truck. And if I'm not mistaken, let me go back to the wiki here. Yes, Spellforge Servitor will now focus Leodib's Spear instead of Orb of Destruction, which is actually better. It's actually better for me that that the Spellforge Servitor will actually focus on that instead. If I look now, Servitor's at 4%. Okay, I should be like casting Servitor at every conceivable opportunity now. There should be no reason for me to not cast Spellforge Servitor in pretty much every fight. Let me just remind myself what button it's on. It's on I. I should be casting I every single fight now. Especially anything that's even remotely dangerous. Right, here's going to be... Whoops. Speaking of dangerous, here it is. This is going to be the vault with the rune in it. Here we go. Alright, I immediately got zapped by an electric eel that I'm not afraid of in the slightest. We're going to cast Spellforge Servitor. And I'm actually just going to hold a turn. Okay, well, you cast a spell. Say no. But it didn't do anything. Alright, hold on. Iron Shot's on A. He's fighting skill went up. All right. The servitor's an actual boss. All right, where's the big danger, scary stuff? Got to be something in here. All right, it branches out in two directions. There's a lot of roots over there. Boy, you got to be careful. Every single step could put you in too close. Uh-oh. Okay. Be right back. Spellcasting is up to 15. Spellcasting up to 15. Yeah. Crystal Spear is actually at 6% failure rate. I need to get, what is it? Well, probably not Conjuration. Conjuration is a freaking 23. Earth Magic is at 15.5. Yeah, I need to keep spellcasting going up. Really, that's the main thing. Spellcasting's got to keep going up. It's an electric eel that I'm not afraid of in the slightest. Okay. Another door. It's behind another door. Damn. I like this one a little bit. Let's go this way around. Roots. Nice. Yeah, okay. It guarantees my way out. All right, that means I've got a... Okay, that means the way behind me is fully cleared out. This is going to be a small room, but it's probably going to be compact with bullshit. I'm going to cast my... Excuse me. Cast my servitor here. All right, that's not actually as compact with bullshit as I was expecting. The scariest thing here is the torpor snail and the spark wasp. And the torpor snail is only scary because there's a spark wasp. All right, there's also an emperor scorpion and a sun moth. That's a little scarier. See, I knew that was going to be its target. Okay, there's the snail dead. Okay. I'm on fire. But I've got a buttload of help. Oh, man, I'm alive. All right, can I, like, move to get the fire out? Nice. Potions of Ambrosia, Orb of Wrath, 2 Orbs of Guile. Ambrosia, +6 Ring of Strength from drop. Useless. Orb of Wrath and 2 Orbs of Guile. What do they do? Look up orbs. Orb of Guile reduces the willpower of both the wielder and the target. And Wrath has a 20% chance of inducing Berserk Rage when the wielder attacks. That's not very useful for me. Neither of those are useful to me in any way. Never mind. They're both, all of them are staying on the ground. And behind this door should be, well, a Spark Wasp. Wow, which I actually failed to kill in 2 shots. That's annoying. It's dead now. Okay. Boom! The Gossamer Rune. And there was a potion of Ambrosia on the ground as well. Yes. 2 runes. 2 runes down. 2 runes down. 2 runes down. Hell yeah. So there's the dungeon, Spider's Nest. I think we do... No, we do vaults first. We did Orcish Mines. We did not do the Elven Halls. Elven Halls would be interesting to try and find some better loot, but the Elven Halls I find to be very dangerous. They can kill you very quickly there. I think it's vaults first. With a vault 0. Oh, never mind. We ran into a Tarantel on the way out. Again. Vaults 0. Go. Nice. Got all the way out. So, there it is. Swamps and spiders, done. So you need 3 runes in order, so there are 15 total runes in the game. There are 15 of them. Of those 15 runes, only 3 of them are needed to get into the realm of Zot. And of those 15, 2 of them are very easy. Sorry, of those 15, 3 of them are the easier 3. And then the other 12 are considered way more difficult. So a 3-rune run is pretty much always the same 3 runes. Pretty much always. There is occasionally some builds that can play around with what the third some builds can play around a little bit with what the third one is. Some don't need to go all the way down through vaults. And instead want to focus maybe on slime because they might have some mechanic that helps them deal with the dangers of slime, because the slime is always the third vault, or it's always the third branch off of the lair. It's always the same. It's always the slime pits. So slime is generally considered harder than a 3-rune game is supposed to go. So most people don't do it in a 3-rune game. Some builds, like I said, will do it instead of going through vaults. Vaults is particularly challenging. The reason that vaults is particularly challenging is because vaults is a 5-layer zone, and the vault 5, the 5th layer, is always designed the same way. Unlike the rest of these levels, which are randomly generated, they take different pieces and parts that have been pre-programmed, and they throw it together randomly at runtime to build the level. Instead of that, Vaults has a level 5 called Vaults 5, which is always built the same way, and it is extremely, extremely difficult. First of all three of the stairs lead to like the exact same point. All three of the stairs are right next to each other. So there's no way to like go from one stair, run over to another stair and go up, or like go upstairs, go to a different downstairs and come down to a different place, right? Like I was doing tonight a few times. There's no way to do that. And secondly, Vaults 5 starts you in the middle of a big open floor plan with about 75% of the enemies on the map all in a ring around you. And they are tough enemies. You will start surrounded by 20 or 30 enemies, each one of which is very tough. You'll see several dragons, you'll see titans, which we haven't even run into a titan yet. You'll see all kinds of different things. And on top of that, there will be an enemy type which will be represented. There will usually be a few of them in that type, in that mob, which is, I forget the exact name of the mob, but the mob can lock doors and lock staircases. So it does not do it all the time, but it is one of the abilities it can use. So, say you started stair dancing, like blast some powerful spells and then go up to regenerate mana, you might quickly find that as you drop down, one of these guys locks the staircase, and now you can't go back up. And now like 20 different late game enemies surround and pummel you to death. So you need an answer to Vaults 5. Much like how the whole early game is, I need an answer to Hydras, because eventually you're going to run into nasty Hydras in the lair and swamp eventually. Most of the mid game is building towards, I need an answer to Vaults 5. So the question becomes, do we have an answer to Vaults 5? I don't know. I am unconvinced that we have an answer to Vaults 5 right now. Right now, our answer to Vaults 5, right now, if I were to go there right now, our answer to Vaults 5 is put down a bunch of freezing fields, pop a Spellforge Servitor, try and get as many early kills as possible, stair dance while possible, but as soon as stair dancing becomes impossible, pop a teleportation scroll. The good news about the way that the layout of the map is set up is, like I said, almost all of the enemies you're going to fight are in that initial ring, and they're right there in the center. So if you pop a scroll of teleportation and it sends you to the other side of the map, you're probably only you're gonna land, and you might run into like one or two people right in front of you when you first land that you have to kill. But assuming you can survive that teleport, the rest of the enemies in the map are going to be right in that center. So you're going to have time to like breathe after the teleport finishes. So that's our goal right now, is to try and figure out what's the actual answer to Vault 5. So something like, I go to, like Shatter. Yeah, Shatter is actually a great answer. But it is extremely, it's a pure earth spell, and it's a level 9. Right now it fails 97% of the time, and that purple number means that when it fails spectacularly. It'll like malmutate me, it'll like deal like 70 damage to me or better. Like if I cast Shatter right now and it fails, which it will do 97% of the time, it basically kills my run. So getting Shatter castable is a big deal. It would be a huge, huge boon for dealing with Vault 5. Because with 47 mana, which is what I've got right now, I can cast it 5 times in a row. And I will almost certainly kill a bunch of people doing that, which means that Bahamut's ability, which regenerates my mana when I kill people, means I can probably cast it a 6th or 7th time in a row. That might be enough to clear the floor. That is probably enough to clear the floor. I also have a Staff of Earth, which will make the damage that Shatter deals higher when it goes off. So that is probably what we're going to try and go for. So knowing that, I'm going to change some things here. I'm going to turn off fighting. We've got a lot of health because we're a gargoyle. Fighting has been increasing my health as we've been going up. So right now I've got a fair amount of health. So we're going to turn off fighting for now. I'm going to turn on earth magic because it's a pure earth spell and we're going to focus it. I will also keep spell casting up for the time being, and I'm going to keep shields up for at least a little bit longer because I don't want my shield interfering with my ability to cast spells. Now, at some point, I want to get armor going. I need to get some points into armor. Right now, it's 0.0. I do eventually want to get some points into armor, because I do want to step up to some higher level armor. But for right now, this is where we're at. Turn off mazes and flails. Turn off short blades. They shouldn't be on at all. Turn off invocations. Okay. But that being said, we've been live for 2.5 hours now. It's getting late. It's a Sunday night. I'm done. Thank you guys all for coming out. I am sleepy. So I will see you guys tomorrow. New schedule will probably be up sometime tomorrow. I could not have been, I'm just going to be perfectly honest, I could not have been arsed. I could not have been arsed to create the schedule today. And I still don't really know exactly what I'm doing. But as I said at the top of the stream, expect the new schedule to reflect the fact that I will not be scheduling streams for the weekend going forward. And instead, any streams that we do on the weekends will just be guerrilla streams. I expect to stream on the weekends, at least once or twice. I do like streaming on the weekends. I mean, I do like streaming in general. Streaming's freaking fun. You know, I'm not making any money doing it yet. I can't say it's my job, but the fact like this is like a thing that I can just do. I can just go live and have some people watch me play freaking video games is insane, and it's so cool. So I like this, and I want to do it as much as possible. So there you will see me streaming, even on the weekends. I just can't schedule anything for the weekends. It's just not going to work out. So, that being said, I have been Tanis Fugit. Thank you guys for stopping in as always. See you around. Let's Tanis. Bye-bye.